Hello and welcome to COVID-19 Today. I am your host for the day, Leslie Robbins. It's 2 p.m. on Saturday, April 18th. If you are new to our show, welcome to COVID-19 Today, where we bring you live daily updates on how this global pandemic is impacting our city, our residents, and our businesses here in Torrance. I invite you to email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Tell us how you or someone you know is demonstrating how Torrance cares. The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in LA County comes to 11,391 and 495 confirmed deaths. Here in Torrance, that total number of confirmed cases comes to 181. The county has not updated its total just yet. Those should be available later this afternoon. Those who are signed up to receive the city Torrance alerts will get a notification with the latest confirmed number of COVID-19 cases at 4 p.m. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced a new task force he's created to help boost the economy. Newsom is tapping into a panel of powerhouse executives and political figures to form the 80-member Task Force on Business and Job Recovery. To date, more than 3 million Californians have filed for unemployment of the nearly 40 million who live in the state. The task force will be led by Newsom's Chief of Staff, Ann O'Leary, and billionaire philanthropist Tom Steyer. Some of the task force members include Apple's Tim Cook, Disney's Bob Iger, former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen, as well as former California governors Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jerry Brown, Gray Davis, and Pete Wilson. California's food and grocery workers will get some relief soon. Governor Newsom signed an executive order requiring employers in the food sector industry, including grocery, fast food, delivery, and farm workers of companies with more than 500 employees, to provide a 2-week supplemental paid sick leave during the coronavirus emergency. Newsom said he hopes the guaranteed sick leave brings some relief and security to those who are essential workers. Some may have to wait a little while longer to receive their stimulus check from the government. Those who used H&R Block, TurboTax, or Jackson Hewitt and received a tax refund anticipation loan may be part of the glitch. According to the U.S. Treasury Department, those who used a tax service and received an advance loan on their return likely did not have their direct deposit information on file. Customers who used any of the mentioned tax prep services should enter their bank account information on the IRS Get My Payment site. While states throughout the country begin talks of gradual reopenings, California Governor Newsom says the state must meet certain benchmarks in order to begin reopening the state. And while there's news of some beaches reopening along the coastline, here in Torrance, safer at home orders remain, and Torrance Beach remains closed until at least May 15th. You can see the city's official notice temporarily closing the beach and adjacent parking lot and connected strip of the Strand. You can read the full details on the city's temporary website designed to house all things COVID-19. Go to cityoftorranceca.com. Today marks the last day of National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week, which began on Sunday, April 12th. Here in Torrance, the police and fire department shared their gratitude and appreciation for the city's dispatch operators, who they recognize as the calm voices in the darkness. These men and women are an essential part of our department, whom without we could not serve our mission. The city's public safety dispatchers serve as the primary link between the public and the Torrance police and fire personnel on all emergency and non-emergency calls. They're also trained to provide reassurance and life-saving direction prior to first responders arriving to the scene. In honor of all of our first responders and healthcare workers in Torrance who are working on the front lines each and every day during this health crisis. The city of Torrance is lighting it up blue in front of City Hall as well as all the fire stations. Thanks to DJ Ozzy, who has offered to install the blue lights at all of the fire stations. You'll also find blue and purple lights light up various businesses and organizations in Torrance. Purple is in support of the hospitality industry, who has also been hit hard during this crisis. The city's fire department wanted to give the community an update on how their fire engineer, who fell ill to COVID-19, was doing. The department received an outpouring of support from the community after a plea was made in need of a matching plasma donor. Well, the department is happy to report that he is making progress. And while the engineer is still in the intensive care unit, he was able to speak to his family for the first time yesterday. Should his condition improve enough that he does not need the plasma therapy, the one now designated for him can be given to another patient in more dire need. The Torrance Certified Farmers Market opened to the public this morning for shoppers for the first time to buy their weekly fresh produce. Everyone from shoppers to vendors and farmers to city staff are required to wear a face covering, a mandate that went into effect countywide on Wednesday. City staff said they didn't have any issues to report of people not following the new face covering mandate today. The Torrance Certified Farmers Market has updated their operations to follow strict safety protocols, including social distancing, staggering shoppers' entrance to limit the number of shoppers in at any given time, offering hand washing and hand sanitizing stations, as well as mandating that all those who are there wear a face covering. In case you missed the farmers market today, they will be back on Tuesday at Wilson Park from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. And if you're looking for some new ideas that follow along the guidelines of safer at home orders and social distancing, you'll want to check out the city's virtual recreation center and resources page available online. The Torrance Community Services Department is offering the community some fun resources for new and creative ways to stay busy, active, and engaged. Follow them on social media. That's Torrance Parks and Recreation on Facebook and at Torrance Recreation on Instagram. There you will find weekly activities, challenges, and even some workouts to take part in. Go online to torranceca.gov/services/virtual-recreation. Yesterday, we shared the coveted DoubleTree Hotel signature chocolate chip cookie recipe on our show, as well as on the city's Facebook page. Well, if you took the challenge and baked your homemade version of the popular hotel chain's cookie recipe, please share them with us, the recipe or the cookies. Let us know how they turned out and if they tasted as good as you remember. We'd love to see it. You can email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. And at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story of how you and your family, friends, and local businesses are all surviving this health crisis, whether it's something fun to pass the time or something special you're doing in the community or just something cool you have seen. Please tell us about it. Today, we wanted to share a story about one Torrance resident who, like all of us, are practicing social distancing and safer at home guidelines, and probably cooking a whole lot more than we've ever had to. Well, Patricia Wiseman had been cooking up a storm and realized she could probably share all the food she was making with people who can't cook for themselves. So she contacted the Old Torrance Neighborhood Association, who got her in touch with a few seniors that could use a great home-cooked meal. Here are a few pictures of the meal she made this week. What a beautiful gesture, Patricia. This is just one of the many ways we're seeing how Torrance cares. We love hearing these great stories and, of course, seeing these photos and videos being sent to us. Please keep them coming so that we can share your story of how Torrance cares. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov if you have any questions or just want to share. And stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/Torrance alerts and subscribe to the city's Facebook page. And that is our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 2 p.m. as Christine Lee joins us to bring you the latest COVID-19 updates. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.